Well, I really don't know what has happened. Okay, so we are live now. We are live now. I don't know whether the charts I sent before, whether it can still go. Before now, it was not sending data, but right now, I can see my data. Sorry for the little, we are live now, glitch. We are live now. I don't know whether the charts I sent before, I didn't know, can still go. Before now, it was not sending data that I have not, I can see my data, that I did not. Sorry for the little, not activate it. We are live now. I don't know the charts I sent before. I started, I didn't know, can still go. Before now, I started not sending data that I have not talking, that I did not. Sorry for the, but you can see now, activate it. Who is online for I started, I didn't know. I don't know, let me check because I'm all alone here. Let me check whether this has come up online before I continue. But you can want to be talking to myself. Who is online? I want to be sure that I'm online. Okay, it's online. Let me check. You can handle it all by yourself. I'm all alone here. Okay, so we are online now. Before I continue, I hope it's not freezing to be talking to myself. Okay, sure. So let's continue. It's online. Okay, professional exams question, group account. Okay, so this is a complex group consolidation. I hope it's not freezing. You have to pay attention to this because this one is more continue technical than the other two I have given you. Professional exams question is more technical. Okay, so this is a complex group. People should be consolidation. I hope it's not free. Should pay attention, but if you understand it, it's better. It's easier. Technical. Okay, so we have group structure. Omega PLC parent 25%. So Sigma Limited subsidiary. So what is it that Omega invested 75% in Sigma Limited as a subsidiary, and then Sigma Limited invested 60% in Delta Limited. That becomes sub-subsidiary of Omega PLC. Even if Omega did not invest invested 75% directly, since it's already 60% of Sigma. Sigma Limited Sigma invested in Delta Limited. Then Omega PLC had a 15% direct investment in Delta Limited. The acquisition dates are the same, both to acquire Sigma and to acquire Delta. So Omega PLC acquired Sigma and Delta at the same time. And Sigma acquired Omega and Delta at the same time. This is very tricky. Tricky. So you need to pay attention at the same acquisition. So one, we have the statement of financial position. In millions, we have Omega PLC in the asset side, Sigma Limited, and Delta Limited. The same thing I explained in the former video. Ratio video, that's what it is here too. These are different pages. This is another page, this is another page, and this is another page. So we're not doing asset and liability in T account. It's not a T account. So we have the assets in millions, and the amounts are in millions. So we have cash. For Omega is 30 million, for Sigma is 20 million, and for Delta is 10 million. Receivables for Omega is 50 million, for Sigma is 25 million, and for Delta is 15 million. Inventory For Omega is 40 million, for Sigma is 35 million, and for Delta Limited is 20 million. Then the investment in Sigma by Omega is 90 million, while the investment in Delta by Omega 90 million and by Sigma 50 million. Sorry, 36 million. Planned carrying amount 215 for Omega, Sigma 50 million, and Delta Limited 30 million. Total asset 450 for Omega, 166 for Sigma, and 75 for Delta. Then the liabilities and equity for Omega, Sigma, and Delta, respectively, share capital 200, 60, and 40, retained earnings 150, 40, and 20, loans 50, 34, and 10, and payables 50, 32, and 5. So you see how the total of Omega, total of liabilities and equity 450, Sigma 166, and Delta 75. 2. Acquisition data. Sigma Limited consideration transferred 90 million. Fair value of net assets at acquisition 80 million. NCI 25 million. Delta Limited consideration transferred Sigma 60% of fair value net assets 36 million. Omega direct investment 15 million and fair value of net assets at acquisition date 60 million. NCI 15 million. Consideration transferred. Profit acquisition data year ended 31st December 2023 6 million. Profits after tax Sigma 20 million. Delta at 15 million. Dividends paid Sigma 5 million. Delta 3 million. Intercompany transactions credit sales still outstanding Sigma to Omega sold goods at 20 million. Cost 15 million. Have remained in Omega inventory at year end. Delta to Sigma. That is, Delta says sold goods to Sigma. Sold goods 10 million, cost 8 million. All remained in Omega Sigma inventory. So with this, cost is already provided. You don't need to start calculating using ratios, percentages in order to get your unrealized profit. Additional information, planned cost, fair value uplift at acquisition, Delta 10 million, Sigma 12 million. When useful life, Delta plant 5 years, Sigma plant 6 years. Listen, in my treatment, I treated this as additional fair value value to the net asset. Delta, again, I want to say I treated it as additional value to the net asset. You can choose not to treat it that way, but since I have treated it that way, and I've given you this information, that's how you are going to treat it. If you treat it anyway outside that asset, then you have gotten it wrong. If it's a blanket question, and treat it that way, that's fine. Just in order to get that information could just be there to know what assets increased in value in order to compute the depreciation. But since I have told you now that I looked at it as additional increase to the net asset, so that's when I'm going to solve it. That's the way I will solve it. Then goodwill impairment, 20% of goodwill at 31st December 2023 was impaired. Since I have told you now that I looked at it. Required, calculate goodwill arising on acquisition for Sigma Limited and Delta Limited. Include treatment of NCI. B. Compute post-acquisition profits attributable to parent NCI. Include adjustments for unrealized profits and depreciations to amortization of fair value lift. C. Prepare the consolidated statement of financial position of Omega Group at 31st December. Compute post-acquisition extra showing assets, liabilities, equity, goodwill, NCI, intercompany adjustments, unrealized profit, and depreciation. Now, this question looks simple but very tricky. Prepare the consolidated statement of financial position of Omega Group. The major issue you are going to find in this question is the equity, goodwill, the fact that they have already given you the net assets on acquisition and the non-controlling interest. You have the net asset and the non-controlling interest. Then you have additional fair value increase, like I told you in the plant opening. So these are complicated. You must reason beyond what you know already in class and read more. Understand, get the IFRS, also understand how the technicalities in depth. So the next one is also consideration transferred from CIMA. You can also see that the net asset of already in class Delta has been given, and then the non-controlling interest given also. Now look at it. Two companies invested in this. That means this 60 million net assets were acquired according to the percentage of the acquiring company. So this will be prorated among them. Now look at it. Even the two companies invested in this, the NCI, 15 million, will also be prorated among them in order to compute the goodwill. So these are the areas that I told you is going to be a little bit technical. And then you also see that profit has also been given. The NCI, profit has been given and dividend paid. So ordinarily in the other questions that you may see, you may not see after acquisition profit. You just deduct it, deduce it from the statement of financial position. But in this case now, you have a profit that has already been given, paid, that you need to work on. Ordinarily, dividend that has been paid from that profit that you need to work on. So now you also consider the investment, whether it's an upstream investment or downstream investment. So you can see the intercompany transaction. The sales are on credit. That means the sales have not been paid. There is receivables and payable that are affected, that have not been settled. That's part of intercompany, which you should consider in solving it. So you can see the consider who is selling to whom and who is buying from. Sales. The place where the profit is residing matters a lot in order to know whether you split the profit between retained earning, group retained earning, and non-controlling interest. Consider who is selling to who and who is if it is the place where the parent that is sold, the profit relies on them, so there is no non-controlling interest. But if it is the subsidiaries that sold, that means there is a non-controlling interest that you must provide for. You must allocate the unrealized profit also. So this must be taken into cognizance when you are solving the question. There is no non-controlling interest. Then you also look at the impairment of goodwill and the additional information on the plant increase, both in Delta and in CIMA, so that you know how to handle them. They are all technical issues that want to test your understanding of information on the concept. Want to test your understanding of the concept. I don't even know whether I'm in CIMA, so that you know how to handle them. Okay, let me check issues. That will go back and see understanding of information on the concept. Please cover test your understanding of the concept. Okay, it didn't cover. I don't even know whether. Let me go back more again. You see how to handle that. Okay, it covers issues. That we go back and see understanding of concept. Okay, so I think we are in order. Okay, so far this is the question on group account. So I believe that you guys will understand it. So like I said, if you have any issue, so ask question. So far this is the okay. Say it's echoing. Where is the echo coming from? So I believe that you guys understand it. So like I said, if you have any issue, so ask question. So far, this is this thing on. Okay. Say it's echoing. Okay. Has it stopped? Has it stopped echoing? Jimbo. Okay, I think even this video is about to end. So this is the group account. I'm going to come up with the next video. The next video is Bisola, you finally come in. The next video is going to be on investment in associates. So keep on tuning in. I'm going to end this video to start another one. After this is going to be 2 more videos. When the 2 videos are done, then we should have been done for today. At least this one is doing well. It's about 17 minutes. So you should have enough time to copy the question and attempt it. Okay. Thank you for joining. Do well to join the next video, and I'm sure you are going to love it. At least after this video, you should go and try your hands on the solution and see what you can do, how you can join, how you can solve them. And if there is any question, you can ask on the comment section, and I'll be able to respond to you. So with this, I'm saying thank you for this video, for joining this video. If you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Share the video. Like. You guys are not liking the video. Like. It's important you like the video, not just in the chat section. There is another place where you can like the video. Go and like the video there so that the engagement will increase. Then share the video to your friends. Those who are writing ICAN can also share. It will help. Those who have friends in other schools, share with them. They should enjoy the free video that I've given, and they should also try to solve. Anybody who has solved can send to me. I will check to see whether the person did the right thing. So I'll stop.